Kia orana, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Here in Sydney it's Saturday and it's raining outside. So I hope everybody's well. And yeah, we'll say our prayer, grace, and then we'll show you what's on our menu. What the chef,
on the table.
What's the chef has prepared for us. So, our loving Father in the heavens, what my wife has prepared for us today is curry prawn. There's a curry prawn.
And don't drop it.
Ta-da!
No, it's ta-da!
And she cooked us some spare ribs. She fried some salmon. There's the salmon. We'll show you as we go along.
No, show them now. They want to see.
There's the salmon.
Put over here, Mr.
Ah, it's a bit heavy. I think it's a plate. And lobster. Well, I think she bought that one. Because I can't remember catching that one.
Yeah, and I didn't dive in to get it. That's for
and
sure. Hey, just cut me off.
Taro. We got taro, roasted taro. So
I didn't cook there either. He got it from the local shop.
So that's that's our lunch for today. I hope that everybody's well and
you guys got something nice to eat with it.
Sorry. Do it again.
No. Anyway, he had to have a little cough, guys. But we're gonna have something to eat now because he's already said our prayer. Hope you guys got something nice to eat as well. Thank you for coming and joining us. But I had to bring Elvis back because he wants to tell his story that failed the last time when we done a mukbang. So he's going to be doing most of the talking today, guys. That's all right. It keeps him with me. I'm like, Anyway, I'm going to have some... he wants to tell you about his tea, guys.
Yeah, what I had to drink today is tea. It's just green tea. I like green tea.
It's green tea with lemon. Yeah, straight green tea is like,
So,
yep, that's prawns.
Fishy. Salmon. For you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shame.
What can I say? Chef first.
Oh, yeah. Your wife first. Yeah, I fried these salmon. I got the salmon from, where did I shop? Because I shop everywhere. I don't really shop at one place. Aldi's is like the more convenient one. For the price, Aldi is more convenient. You may look at Aldi's and think there's not enough stuff in there for the things that you want, but trust me, guys, I come over for trolley full and it's everything I need. Anyway, where are we going shopping? Let's eat. Here we go.
Nice. Salmon, nice.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Really nice.
Thank you. Like I said, the last mukbang that we done together, he made a curry goat, but I don't know, my camera was having an attitude and didn't allow us to upload it. Hello. You want some curry?
No, that. Just salmon is so nice.
Oh, guys, and my drink today is cordial. That's nice. Oh, I've licked it this time. Because sometimes, I don't always get it.
No, we are lucky. We are lucky. Now we can go to the shop and get this. It's really nice.
You're probably wondering how I made it, eh?
No, it tastes like mine.
So what? No.
Anyway, I can cook too. You gotta give credit where credit is due. But I love it cooking.
Someone's trying to give some points. How is everyone? Hope you guys are all good. We should really introduce ourselves when we first get on the video, eh? Like, there's people that might tune in, like, who are you?
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, how rude.
My name is Tangaroa. It could help. Yeah. Anyway, my wife told me that she had a viewer that had sort of the same Matai name.
Matai.
Matai name.
Matai. God,
But see, I'm from the Cook Islands.
this is Matai. You guys call him Matai too, don't you?
No,
Oh.
I'm from the Cook Islands, and my name is spelled. It's the same meaning all through the Pacific. The Maori from New Zealand, they got their own version, and the Samoans, the Tongans, the Vidians, the Hawaiian, Tahitian, they all got Tangaroas. So the ones that I wrote to her is Scion Hawks, or Scion Hawk,
Hawk.
yeah, and his dad is Tangaroa from Samoa. So big shout out and thank you for watching us.
Yeah.
I hope that as we go along, I'll be able to tell you more stories. And these stories I'm telling you is true stories. It happened to me while I was grew up in Aitutaki and in Tangaroa. As I was saying, it's all through the Pacific, his name. So anybody out there, they want to comment where you're from, how your family can get that name, yeah, leave a comment. No, it's good to tell our story, but also it's good to listen to other people's stories. So
I
can
like that.
we can share a bit of history, and the more the merrier. More stories to share. So anybody out there that got the same, drop a line, and she's gonna tell me all about it, and I might come up with something later on.
This salmon is not same.
Good.
Yeah, I changed what I put in it to fry it.
The lip's nice too.
You guys see the bit?
Anyway, when I came to New Zealand, some of the kids, when they heard my name, they come up to me, "Oh, you're Samoan." I said, no. But your name. And I said, so? So,
You want to fight?
yeah. So I told them where I'm from, and they listened to my story and they understood. And they say, oh, they got the same name too in their country, in Samoa. And then I ran into some Maoris. Exactly the same thing. Oh, are you a Maori? No.
The Samoa is Tangaroa. His one is Tangaroa. The same thing. What would the Tongans call it? If you're a Tongan and you're watching, please drop me a comment and what it is. Probably very similar or the same.
I think it all mean the same thing.
The story that Tangaroa shared last time when we were on, it was about his father putting a car together. A truck, wasn't it, darling?
Yeah, an old Bedford truck that belonged to my uncle. Yeah, Jack Neal from England. He came to Aitutaki and married my Auntie Pooh. That's my dad's last sister. And they had 4 boys.
4 boys.
4 boys. My cousins out there. The first one is John. And then there's James. And then there's Peter. And then the last one is Harry. Peter is the same age as me. And Harry is the young one. I think Harry is a pastor now. He's a 7-day Adventist pastor, I think. I heard.
Danny, look.
Don't worry.
Always happens.
Yeah. So, yeah, those are my cousins. John is in New Zealand. I don't know where James is. I haven't seen James for a long time. Or Peter or Harry. It's only John I've seen most of. Yeah, so my Uncle Jack had this Bedford truck sitting under the oak tree for a long time.
The what tree?
The oak tree.
What's that? The oak?
No, it's an oak.
Oh, what's that?
It's a tree. Anyway, this Bedford truck was sitting. Anyway, the reason why I came to this story was I think about Uber. Now, Uber is the biggest taxi service in the whole world, Uber. And yet, they don't own a single car. That's just what Uber is. So, it makes me reflect back how we grew up, how I grew up, how my dad came to own a Bedford truck. He didn't buy a new Bedford truck, but he restored one after sitting under the oak tree for years. Anyway, we went to my uncle and said, oh, you know, your truck under the tree, you know, I want to buy it off you. And my uncle said, no, it's not running. It can't start. The deck at the back is all rusted. The timber, the floorboards for the timber, for the it's all rusted. So just take it. My dad said, no. So I think back in those days, pound and shillings, he must have given Uncle Jack, 5 shillings or something.
I thought he said he doesn't have to pay for it.
Yeah, he said just take it because it's not running, but not my dad. No, I'll pay for it. See, my dad never owned a truck. He didn't know anything about the truck. So what he did is any book that he see about truck, the motor, the body of the truck. You know, in his friends, you'll borrow it and you read through it. You'll stay up at night reading the book, and then you go and look at the motor, read the book, look at the motor. That's how it was. He pulled the motor apart, took it out of the truck, had it standing on a block, and he started bit by bit. Anyway, we have a long story cut short. He had the motor starting outside the party. We fire up and it started smoking everywhere, but it started. He said, okay. And then hoist the motor back and put it in the truck. Of course, he cleaned up the truck and any rusty, any patching that needed to be done, he done all that, and then he put the truck back, bolted to the chassis. Yeah. Wire it up again, and then fire it up again, and it started running. Yeah. And then the rust, he cut pieces out, and then he go around. If he see anything on the road, he might sit somewhere on the truck. He'll take that home and put it in. Now, think of Frankenstein. Now, this Bedford truck was a Frankenstein in the Bedford truck. That's how the truck looked. But after he patched everything, even the thing to carry at the back, rusted, he patched everything, sand everything, and then he painted it. Painted it, and then one day he drove. See, Jack Neil back then owned 2 shops in that, one in town in Narutang and one in Urea. And he lives in Urea at the back of the shop, Uncle Jack. So he drive the truck. When he come near the shop, he slow down and went slowly. Jack Neil was sitting in the front of the shop looking outside, and he saw this truck and he saw my dad driving. So he ran around the back, and he went and parked.
To the back.
Yeah, he changed the truck. My dad went and parked, leave the motor running. Anyway, there wasn't no key. The key to the truck was a screwdriver.
Oh.
Then the screwdriver, he turned it off with the screwdriver. That's how it was. And then, yeah, he left the motor running. He hopped out and he looked at the truck up and down, shaking the truck. Yep, it's there. And then, what happened back then, there wasn't any taxi. I never heard. I don't even know what a taxi was. So my dad came up with this plan. See, in Aitutaki, there's only one cinema in Aitutaki, movies, and it's in town. So the other villages, they'll come to the movies either by horses or by push bike, or some people will even walk to get to the movies. And this is in Harutang and Ngapuarik. And then my auntie Pooh, he owns the movies back then. But later on, a couple more movie came up, one in Urea and one in Vaipai, I think. But anyway, so this is my dad's plan. He go around talking to people, and then the growers, vendors, they got watermelon, mangoes, anything, coconut, pineapple, chestnut, anything that thing, because, the movies in the island, there's no popcorn and ice cream. There's no Coca-Cola or, Coca-Cola over there, it might be a coconut. And then the ice cream over there could be a mango, a watermelon. That's how it was back then. So my dad will pick up the vendors first, and they'll take them to the movie, drop them, and they set up their stall. And then you go back to Totu, you'll pick a load. Yeah. So my dad will drop the vendors at the thing so they can set up their store. And then you go back for the people. I know myself, before, if I come to the movies, I come on a horse. And then about a 2-3 minutes walk, I tie my horse and I walk to the movies. But anyway, you go and pick up these people at the back of the Bedford truck. You bring it and drop them, and then you go back to Waipai, pick up the load from Waipai and bring them to the movies. And people watch a movie. Half time, they go and buy their refreshment, the watermelon, you know, all those things. And then when they go back into the movies, is when my dad take back the vendors, they take them back home, wherever they come from. And I remember when my dad come home, he'll have, you know, watermelon, coconut, pineapple, you know, left over from the thing. He'll just give it to my dad. On the top of the fee that they pay my dad. I don't know how much my dad. But I remember when he gets home at night, you know, we are busy, you know, digging in what he had brought home, mangoes, whatever. We had mangoes. We had mangoes around the house, but these ones, oh, they taste better. So, and he sits on the table and he spread his coin and he start counting his coin. That's how I remember it. So yeah, there was the first taxi I knew, my dad. There wasn't any before in Aitutaki. There might be, oh well, there is some now, but never before. So anybody out there that can remember hitching a ride on that from Tautu to Tuarutanga and from Waipai to the movies and then back, yeah, drop a comment. I know it's a long time
Years
ago.
and years ago.
Yeah, it's that far back. Yeah, my dad is very creative. Yeah, you'll come. If Uber can come up with their own version of a taxi, yeah. My dad did it years ago. Not even his truck. He got it off his brother-in-law. Yeah, so there was my dad. Eat up.
Tuikura is his name. That's the long name. We put his name on our son, because most of our kids had like his family's name on there. But my oldest son, I added my dad's name on him. Yeah. Because it's good to add families' names on to our children so it can continue on rolling over from years to come. Yeah, I bought my own. You know, the chefs, sometimes they taste too much food. And then they get full.
I mean, this is the best thing on the table. Nobody want to touch it.
Well, that's why I gave you the scissors, so you can dig into it. Yeah. Yeah, you know, when you cook, sometimes you don't want to eat because you're inhaling all the smell of the food. And sometimes when you're tasting a bit here, a bit there, yeah, you know. But that's true, because my dad, when he used to, mind you, my dad used to be secretly drinking his bottle when he's cooking. But every time my dad used to cook, he always used to go and sit down and would read his TAB book, his horse's book. You know, like he never ate. Only until his wife comes home from work sometimes. But most of the time, we just eat and he doesn't eat. Well, probably that's because he, you know, when you cook, it's like, nah, you're not really hungry until later. Yeah, I was telling the people how your mum always try and make do with what you guys have, and how you used to say that your mum makes the kuru chips. And my mum I never knew anyone making kuru chips, ulu chips. When I was my 6 years in Samoa, growing up, I never knew until, like now when people make it and sell it, that's the only time I knew there was ulu chips. But, probably there's households in Samoa that were making it, but in our household, we were missing out on the good stuff. Yeah, but it's nice, eh? So I can imagine what your mum made. Yummy.
There's a lot of things that my mom made out of leftovers. The chips is like breadfruit that we have and it's left over. It's been in there for a couple of days. So you slice them again, couple of chips. Even French toast. My mom will cook French toast. It's an old bread, a couple of days. Usually bread don't last that long, but
with all the boys and their one sister.
But every now and again there will be bread, just about to get moldy, like 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah, and Tangaroa's family is 7 boys and 1 sister. 7 brothers and 1 sister. And he's the oldest one of the 7 boys. And their sister Jackie, that's the one I talk about. Yeah, and I also said that, you know how you like the kuru papa? Yeah, she made some when we were there, and it was nice. I remember my mum used to make it. She used to put the whole ulu on the fire, and then used to get like charcoal on the outside, and she used to peel it off, and then I'll walk off somewhere, come back, it's already in a something, and then they put a rock on it and stuff like that to roast it with the coconut cream with a rock, and it sizzles up. And I remember her making it, and I didn't remember her making kuru chip, but I remember her making the kuru papa.
See what happened is,
what do we call it?
When they make the coconut cream, yeah, they get a hot rock. So if they want to make the coconut creamier,
the food went the wrong way, guys.
You're gonna edit it out.
No.
Anyway. Okay, I got it.
No, I was just trying to hurt you. Nah.
I nearly ate the spoon. Didn't even have anything on it.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
Anyway, the French toast. Yeah, my mum will slice the bread. It's usually uncut.
Yeah, let the people see the ew. No.
Oh.
Are you going to get it?
She doesn't want it, so...
Well, get what dropped down, mate. I can't reach it.
Yeah.
You pick it up. Yeah. That's a nice bit too.
Yeah, so yeah. Because in the island name, you have to be grateful for whatever you get. I remember.
What you remember?
As kids, my mom. Well, us home when we were at dinner. A can of fish. You can feed the whole family. Yep. You get the can, put it in there, cut all and then little bits on each other plate, and then you get a big bottle of coconut sauce, and heaps of uru, or heaps of Faye, or banana, and heaps of taro. Yeah. So you eat, mostly taro and then a little bit of fish. Taro, and then a bit of fish. Yeah, that's how it was.
Our one is you get one can of. This is when I was growing up, you know, like a 4 or 5 year old, I can remember. And then my mum or my aunties and that make the food for our family. Because we used to live together with my auntie Leah's family. That's my favourite auntie, by the way. And 1 can of elengi and a big pot to make either soy elengi, which was my mum's favourite growing up, I remember, or a kale elengi. And that elengi is mashed up so much that you'll be lucky to even find a little bit of fish. But you know what? It's all the flavour that's in there. Make a beautiful soup. And then it feeds the whole family. That 1 can makes a big soup for the family. I remember. Plenty of Fays and plenty of galo stuff. But, you know, it's good. We were sharing it with the family. I remember growing up with my family. Ooh, that looks nice, darling.
There we go.
Yeah, put it up close to the camera there. Whiukangaka ki kiro, mate. Show the back of it, because it's a longer. The long.
I don't think I deserve this. But,
Yeah, give it to me then. Put it on my plate.
But I'll take it.
Okay. Say, ole pepelo, ya le cavalo, sole.
Yeah. Just
Some juice of the curry.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, quick. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my husband knows some Samoan words because I talk to him in Samoan. I talk a lot to him in Samoan when I'm angry. So I just say all these things to him in Samoa because it's faster just to get my stress out. But yeah, I always speak Samoan to him because I just think, and you know what's funny? Some of my family members, they'll talk Samoan to him like he understands. And instead of saying, oh, I don't understand, he just goes, yeah, manga, yeah, you know, the little common things that he knows. So they'll think, oh, he understands, but all confusion. He'll come and ask me.
Most of the time I do.
Well, he should know by now. We've been together 30-something years, you know. And, you know, he is my family. Yeah, talking. He was around me more than his own family, so he should know. And I talk to him in Samoan, you know. That's why I told you guys, I don't know if you guys, I don't know, because some of you won't remember, or you never saw my videos from last year and the year before, that he will go up to someone's door. Like he used to, he'll go to someone's door, right? And he'll hear them talking, and they don't know that he understands what they're saying inside. So he'll come to me and go, I heard them say blah, 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 blah. And I go, no, see? And I go, yeah, what else did they say? Yeah. Because, you know, if you know a bit of island words or something, you just have to put a couple of words together to piece together what the heck they're saying.
Yeah.
Nah. Yes.
Anyway, I feel guilty eating this on my own.
And I never heard him offer me any.
Oh, yeah.
Too late now, you got your hands all over it.
I wash my hand, I had a shower, and I wash my hand again. How clean do you want me to be?
Super clean. Nah, darling, that's for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm happy I had the prawns. Yeah.
I feel special today.
Yeah, my husband be working hard for the money, so hard for a honey. Ui, that's Donna Summers. Ooh, I love Donna Summers.
Anyway, eat up.
Don't anyway, my Donna Summers.
Can't waste.
Yeah, I told you, I'm my owner.
And then this morning she said to me, don't eat. Save it for the mukbang. Don't eat. Yep. Look.
Well, it's easy for him to say if he's not the cook, hey? Because Because if you cook, guys, you know, the fume or the smell of everything you're cooking,
You're full.
yeah, just like it's going in your taste buds, and all you need is a cup of tea or a drink to go with it. Bob's your auntie.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. I think my mum was like that too.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that, eh? Because you're not a cook. You're just a eater. Nah, my husband can cook when he wants to.
If I survive this long, I must know how to cook.
Yeah, I guess he was been feeding him. Yeah, me and God, huh? God first and me.
Wow. What a spread. It's really nice.
Yeah, so I thought he's going to be here to tell his story about his dad. I love hearing about his dad. He's got a good dad. And his mum.
Sorry about the goat curry. Now, like I said, I actually cook the best. But I heard from a lady from Maya. No, she said she can cook the best. I believe
No,
her.
she said Manayans make the best curry.
I believe her. But I haven't tasted yet. So
You know, praise God for the food that we got in front of us, that we've been blessed enough to eat.
do you want to eat this?
Yeah. Well, you got to eat that too.
Oh yeah.
Woo-hoo. Hey, finish off your tail, mate.
This salmon is nice. It's got no skin. With it, no skin.
Oh, yeah, I got that salmon from Woolies, from Woolworth. It comes in like a blue container, so the skin has already been taken off, you know. So it just makes it easier, so you can just eat the whole thing without having to scrape off the skin. Some people don't mind the skin, but it's a bit chewy and rubbery for me, so just by accident I bought it without the skin. But now I know. I'll just buy it like that. Yeah, thank you for joining us, guys.
All of you.
Hey, that's what I'm talking to.
No.
See, come out, what yeah. Faye, maybe extra, all of you. That's who I'm talking to, darling. Yeah, we appreciate you guys stopping by to hang out with us while we're having this food. And praise God for the food that we always get and receive and to enjoy. You know,
Yeah.
we're very privileged when we have so much, you know. We're very privileged because God is sending all this blessing down for us. We always got to thank Him for it. Don't forget, guys.
Yeah, I even growing up in Aitutaki, I remember, you know, in regard with sharing, when we're eating, you know, in the evening about 5 o'clock, and then some people are going home from their plantation, they walk past, "Oi, come over," you know, just send out, call out to them, you know, they want to come and have a feed, you know, anybody's welcome. In Aitutaki,
Do some come? If that was me, I'll go, oh, okay.
there are some, they'll come, just see what you're eating. Usually it's not much. Yeah, but the thought, the idea is to share. It doesn't matter. So they'll come and look and say, "Oh, I'll have a drink of water," or if you got
Another water.
yeah, or coconut, or "Oh, I'll have a drink of nuts," and sit. You just want to have a conversation mainly, you know, to see how we're getting on and where they've been, how they, you know, up their plantation, what's happening. They share the stories and they say good night. They're on their way.
When we went to Aitutaki, his old place that no one lives there now, it's just, you know, deserted. But next to his old place, there was this tree, and it had my favorite mangoes on it. It's green on the inside. It's green on the outside, the skin, but inside it's really yellow, and it's so sweet, guys. So, and just like a few, you know, meters up, you know, from that tree, is this really tall tree, and it's got so many. I've never seen so many, even in Samoa. I've never seen so many red mangoes on a tree. Oh, it was so many. I was thinking, who's going to eat all that? Because not many people lives in Aitutaki, so wow.
It's all on the property, you know. And people walk past or come past. They just go home and help themselves.
Might as well eat it. Don't waste it.
Yeah.
But so much. And the tree was so healthy looking. And it had big mangoes. And I thought it was like not ripe because then I picked me off some, but it was like hard. But when he opened it for me, it was really yellow inside. It's super sweet. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Yum. I can't wait to go one day, God willing, to Aitutaki to go around about the same time. That time when we went was super hot. And then we went into the water, super warm, nice and warm. It was so warm, I never felt warm water. Are you sure you are not connected to Rotorua? Yeah, because I've been in waters in Samoa and it's like crispy cool, you know. But in Aitutaki, it's warm. I just didn't want to get out of it. You know, I just stayed there, swimming back and forth. And he was going, "Oi, come here." And, you know, like, what? But I just didn't want to go over where they were. I was just enjoying the warm water. It's beautiful in Aitutaki, guys. Can't wait to go there again. Oh, well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We come to an end now. He's eaten a lot of his food. We still got a bit of... the plate's heavy. I didn't do my press-ups.
Yeah, we still got the salmon too, and
he's got a salmon and
the tail of the lobster. We still got the head. So yeah, that's something to munch on later on.
Yeah, he can put that away for him later on. Yeah, there's some ribs here. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us once again. I hope you all take care of each other and yourself especially, because you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Don't forget, guys, to always say thanks to the good Lord for our blessings. Other than that, it's a goodbye for me. And
stay safe and ka kite.
Ka kite, whasoifua, toha.
Thank you.
Yeah, whasoifua.
Sorry, I didn't know. I've got... You all right?